Hey friends, let's talk about the missing 13th month. Have you ever wondered why our calendar system makes no freaking sense at all? You have September, sept meaning 7, but it's the ninth month. You have October, octagon, 8, but it's the 10th month. And you have November meaning 9, it's the 11th month. And you have December, decagon, decade meaning 10, but it's the 12th month. That doesn't make any sense. That makes me think that there's a missing month in here. So let's dig even deeper. If you take 365 and divide it by 28, you get 13. We could have 13 months with 28 days. You could begin a month on a Monday and end on a Sunday. It makes perfect sense. It's harmonious and balanced. But what happened to the 13th month? Where did it go? And where would New Year's be in this situation? Well, let's analyze it a little bit more. Let's think about the spring equinox. That's next week, the end of March. And let's look at April 1st as possibly being the New Year's Day. Okay, is there any historical context suggesting that April 1st is New Year's Day? Oh my God, yes there is. Actually, a crap ton. So way back in the day, when we had the Julian calendar system, they used to celebrate April 1st as New Year's Day. And then the Pope came in and decided to create the Gregorian system. And to implement it and to force people onto this new system that made no freaking sense at all, whenever people would celebrate April 1st as New Year's Day, they would call them fools. You're a fool for believing that, conspiracy theorist. So what happened next? April Fool's Day. Yes, April 1st is now considered April Fool's Day. That comes from way back in the day when they would literally shame people into believing the old system that made sense, into tricking them and forcing them and shaming them into using this new system that makes no sense at all. Okay, so why? Why did they omit the 13th month? Why did they mess up and scramble our entire system? Why do we still call the months names that specifically mean a number, but then assign it to a different number? It doesn't make any sense. Some people think it's because they're just trying to screw with us, get us out of, harmony and balance with nature, make us all, wacky and everything, right? And there's probably some truth to that. But I think it's even weirder. I think that, especially in the Western world, we have a fear of the number 13. So if back in the Atlantean days, like some people propose, that we used a 13-month system with 28 days and it was very balanced and harmonious, well, now we are scared of the number 13 for various reasons. I won't get into them, but it's even this is crazy, but this is true. So many buildings now skip the 13th floor. I mean, there's millions of buildings around the world that you go in the elevator and it goes from 12 to 14. The 13th floor exists, but they're scared of it. Civil engineers and scientists created these buildings and skipped the 13th floor out of fear and superstition. That's wild. So why would they not omit the 13th month? I think that's what happened. I think that April 1st is New Year's Day, March 30th is New Year's Eve. That's coming up in a couple weeks. So get your New Year's resolutions ready, my friends, because this is the beginning of the new year. It's coming up in a couple weeks. April 1st. You're not a fool if you believe that. Let me know what you think. Have a beautiful day.